Imagine a world on the brink of chaos, where every decision could ignite a regional conflict. Welcome to today's episode of Eurasian Connectivity. I'm Kamran Bokhri, and today, we delve into the intensifying conflict between Iran and Israel with retired Marine Corps General Kenneth F. McKenzie Jr. General McKenzie, former CENTCOM commander, led U.S. Central Command from 2019 to 2022 and is now the Executive Director of the University of South Florida's Global and National Security Initiative. He's also the author of The Melting Point: High Command and War in the 21st Century, a book that offers deep insights into modern warfare. General McKenzie, welcome to the show. Let's start with the current situation. Where do you think this conflict is heading? McKenzie, we are at a particularly dangerous period in the history of the region. Iran's primary objective is regime security, ensuring the revolution continues. Iran's other priorities include the destruction of Israel and the ejection of the United States from the region. These goals are deeply intertwined. Iran is a rational actor within its own worldview, making calculated decisions to protect its regime. Bokhri, for our listeners, General McKenzie was the head of CENTCOM when the US eliminated Qasem Soleimani, the head of the IRGC's Quds Force. McKenzie, Iran has developed a vast and capable fleet of ballistic missiles, land attack cruise missiles, and drones, posing a significant threat to the region. Iran's ballistic missiles can reach Tel Aviv, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE, while their shorter-range missiles can target closer Gulf countries. Their land attack cruise missiles and drones have also been significantly improved, gaining valuable expertise from the conflict in Ukraine. In April, Iran launched a substantial attack on Israel, which failed due to Israel's strong defensive systems and regional cooperation. Iran will likely draw lessons from this failure and may coordinate future attacks with Lebanese Hezbollah to stress Israel's defenses. Hezbollah, the largest non-state military entity, possesses vast stocks of precision missiles capable of striking Israel. However, Hezbollah's political situation in Lebanon is weaker than in the past, complicating their decision to engage in large-scale conflict. The Houthis, while enthusiastic, have limited capability to significantly threaten Israel but can disrupt global shipping through the Bab el-Mandeb. Pro-Iranian militias in Syria and Iraq may also join the conflict, adding to the complexity of the regional dynamics. Bokhri, if Hezbollah joins the fight, what will be the US posture, and how might Iran respond to Gulf states' involvement? McKenzie, the US is committed to Israel's defense and has moved more ships into the eastern Mediterranean to assist if needed. If Iran strikes Gulf states, it risks a larger theater war, increasing pressure on the clerical regime and potentially leading to regime change. Iran responds to clear and steady force, and the US must demonstrate that certain behaviors are unacceptable to modify Iranian actions. Bokhri, let's shift gears to your book, The Melting Point. What inspired you to write it, and what do you want readers to take away? McKenzie, as a combatant commander, I had the unique role of giving advice and executing orders, highlighting the importance of civilian control of the military. The book emphasizes the need for elected civilian leadership to make final decisions, ensuring a balanced and effective military strategy. Bokhri, reflecting on the elimination of Qasem Soleimani, what were the strategic imperatives behind that decision? McKenzie, Soleimani was planning attacks against Americans, and the risk of inaction was greater than the risk of action. The strike reset deterrence in the region. Bokhri, looking to the future, how do you see this conflict evolving, and what long-term threats should we be aware of? McKenzie, Iran will continue to act within its priorities, and the US must maintain a clear and forceful stance to deter further aggression. Bokhri, thank you, General McKenzie, for sharing your insights. Your experience and perspective are invaluable in understanding this complex situation. Folks, that was General Frank McKenzie, former head of CENTCOM. Don't forget to check out his book, The Melting Point: High Command and War in the 21st Century. This is Kamran Bokhri signing off for now. Stay informed, stay safe, and take care out there.